Yeah, so I am going to be working on the whiteboard feature for my window manager here. Basically, what that's going to look like is I'm going to be able to press a key, and then what that's going to do is it's going to have like the screen behind it, right? But then my like cursor is going to be free, like the cursor isn't going to pass events through, and then I can like click to like draw on top of my screen, right? So if I just click around, I'll be able to do something like this, and then I'll also want the ability to zoom and do that sort of thing. I may or may not freeze the screen, or I might have a button to freeze the screen. I'm not sure. It's we're programming it so we can make it do whatever the hell we want. So let's run river, and we get this, and I can create windows, and these windows are being created inside the compositor. So we have a compositor inside of a compositor. Okay, so the question is, do we want it to apply to individual outputs, or do we want it to like be like a global thing? Like if I press it, does it only, I feel like it should only freeze the output that I'm looking at, because like for example, if I want to like freeze the input, I wouldn't want it to like freeze my OBS as well, right? Like on the other screen. So I think I'm gonna make it just for a single thing here, and this also has state. So now our whiteboard state should get updated. So next up, I just want to change the rendering, right? The overlay renderer. Okay, so we can probably do it over here somewhere. I don't remember it taking this long. And yeah, there we go. We get ourselves a, our output is red. Okay. Toggle whiteboard command. Like so. Okay, and now when we open it up and we do mod P, you can see we can toggle on or off this big red box. So that's cool. All right, next up, I want to make it so it's not an obnoxious big red box. I want it so it's just like an outline. Build. Is that rendering the border? Yeah, that's rendering the border. Cool. Okay, so next thing I want to figure out is how we can render an arbitrary pixels on the screen, right? Wayland roots, texture.h. So firstly, how do we create a texture? That is my first question, right? There is a function where you can create a texture from pixels. You can provide the stride, width, height, the renderer, and the SHM. I think that's like simple something. What is SHM again? Oh, shared memory buffer, right. This is one issue with Zig that I have, is like it's so hard to learn. Like the only place where you can learn Zig is this documentation, and it's just kind of sparse. Like it's a little bit brutal. Look at that. All right, we're under a different area. Invalid stride 100, too small for 4 byte. Okay, wait. So stride is the width multiplied by the bytes per pixel. So I guess that's 400. Let's go! It took 2 hours, but we were rendering a fucking white square. I'm surprised it's white even. Why is it white? So did it just fill my... Wait, Zig allocate fill buffer with 0xAA. Is this just what it does? Ah, Zig writes 0xAA bytes to undefined memory. Image. Wait, what? Is that me? Look at that! That's a dot. It is a dot! You should just make your own language and then the window manager? Yeah, that's a good idea. But it would sort of defeat the purpose if I did that on, you know, someone else's operating system, don't you think? Yeah, there you go. So now it's actually moving, and so we can click a whole bunch of places. Yeah, so like, for example, let's like click a whole bunch in this bottom left corner, and then if we redo it, bang. I now need to figure out what actually causes a redraw. Output. Oh, okay. So I need to output. I need to damage the output. That's what I need to do. We can do self damage this add hole. Yeah, look at that. Wow. All right. Bang, bang. And so now you can like click, and then if you shift click, look at that. Look at that technology. I can draw straight lines. Okay, now here's the next question. Do I want to do an undo buffer? It can't be too difficult, right? Like, it's mainly just a lot of memory, I guess. So the way that I was planning on doing it is calling whiteboard push history whenever like you release the mouse or whatever. Huh? Who invented that syntax? What is that? Dot open curly brace dot history is equal to data close curly brace. Excuse me. Bang, line, 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 Z. It's going alright until we integer overflowed. Yeah, this is just infinitely popping, right? We have to do I minus equals 1. River. Line, 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 undo, redo. We can redo as much as we want, and then one undo undoes it. Next up, I have to add an eraser tool. Please no. Okay, but one thing I do want to do is I want to try to see if I can change the cursor to be a pen or something, right? We had used left PTR. Oh, there is left PTR here. Is there like a pencil? There is pencil. I mean, let's just try pencil, huh? So it should give it to us when we move. So yeah, it doesn't do it immediately. And then we move and look, we get a pencil. Look how cute that is. Should I restart my like main window manager so I can get these changes? It'll end the stream is the only problem. Anything else I'm missing? All right, I'm going to restart. Let's try it. Let's try the drawing thing. Oh my god, look at that. I can draw stuff on my screen. This is incredible. Now you can make clickbait live. Yeah, that's true. I can draw a bunch of red arrows. Real. Here, look, and I can circle. I can circle that. Look at this guy down here. Look at this. Also, I'm glad it shows up on the actual OBS, because if it didn't show up on OBS, I would have cried. That would have been the saddest thing. Yeah, this is very cool. I'm very happy with this. Anyways, that is adding a whiteboard to my window manager. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you all later. Bye. I can't click stop. Oh, wait, yeah, I can't click stop stream because this is open.